But we have one more earnings to address. Shekhar Bajaj, CMD of Bajaj Electricals, now joins us. Mr. Bajaj, good afternoon. Good set of numbers for your company this quarter. Decent income growth and very good margin growth. But now that the base has gone up, are these numbers sustainable?
Our base last year was so bad that actually we have come back to normal levels. So even now, I don't think we've reached the peak. So therefore, percentage growth is not important. Our EBITDA margins and what has happened in this first quarter, it should be better in the second and third quarter and fourth quarter, because first quarter is mostly the weakest. So therefore, EBITDA margins should only improve in the next 3 quarters.
Okay. Mr. Bajaj, let me make a distinction.
Because last year was so bad, that's why...
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, I was just making a distinction between the consumer lighting and durables and lighting segment on the one hand and the engineering and projects on the other. If you only looked at the durables and lighting, one's gone up and the other's gone down in terms of revenues. How should we understand? Is demand recovering?
Actually, in case of lighting, we've got some huge orders for our LED lighting, and that's why because of that the numbers show good growth. While in case of consumer durable, we are concentrating on having secondary sales. So because of that, we are controlling our primary sales, so we are reducing the inventory levels of our dealers. So our secondary sales are not showing negative growth. It's only primary sales which is showing negative growth. Therefore, we expect that from second quarter onward you'll see growth in primary sales also, and our margins are definitely going to be better than last year, because we are not giving that extra push to just have the top line growth.
No, I take your point. So therefore, should we understand that the demand situation has improved for both lighting and consumer durables? And incidentally, where did these orders come from? Were they government or private?
As far as EPC it's all government only. As far as lighting, the major orders of LEDs all coming through EESL, which is the government company. So they have given an order for 40 lakh LED lamps, and that's about 42 crores, and another 80 crores has come from this thing. But that major sales are going to come in the second and third quarter. So first quarter is nominal coming out of that. So really we'll see a much better growth coming in second and third quarter as far as lighting segment is concerned. EPC, because we got an order book of 3200 crore, we are looking at from a 1300 crores to a 1800 crores out of EPC, 2000 to 2200 crores in the case of consumer durable, and from 900 to 1000 crore plus. So a total of 5000 crores we are looking against last year's 4300 crores.
Okay.
As a company.
Okay. Mr. Bajaj, you had a revenue target of 5000 crore for the current financial year. Do you still stick by that, and do you have any targets for EBITDA and net profit as well?
No, we don't talk about EBITDA and net profit for the year, but this 5,000 crores is almost sure, because our project business, we got so much orders that will definitely be done, and we are not talking about much increase. We are talking about hardly a 10% increase in lighting and 10% increase in case of consumer durable, which is a very nominal increase. I think great to talk home about. So we think we'll do much better than 5,000, but for the purpose of making a forecast, I would say 5,000 crore plus.
Okay. Well, I'm once again reverting to the demand question only because you have a fair mix of businesses, some dependent on government, some dependent on construction, and some dependent on ordinary retail consumer demand. Are you seeing a recovering economy, or is the economy still not helping?
No, actually, if I look at it, let's take consumer durable, because that really is the one which really is pure consumers only. There is no government business at all in that. So there what I am finding is that there is a good demand which is going to come in the rural markets. Second, which is very important to understand, is that when the markets are slowing down, which is a fact of life, people are now going for branded goods. They don't want to take risks, so they don't want to go for unknown brands. third thing which is happening is that if you are only in the premium segment and the market is down, then people say, oh, we don't want to spend so much money for a fan, 1500 I don't want to spend. We are in all the segments. We are in the premium, we are in the economy segment also. So if somebody wants a 1000 rupees fan, we are there. If somebody wants a 1500 rupees fan, we are there. If somebody wants a 3000 rupees mixer, I am there. So the advantage is that those who are in the
Okay, I think we have a problem with the audio suddenly, but I guess the meat of the argument is in that there is a turnaround in the consumption demand, or at least he expects rural demand to definitely come good. And certainly the important achievement this quarter has been the turnaround of the engineering divisions, turning into a profit from a loss. Quarter after quarter, it was kind of a moving goalpost from the company, and finally this time they have reported a profit, and hence this handsome gains from the stock market as well, giving it a 4.6% thumbs up. Good numbers actually from Bajaj Electricals.
Indeed. We'll take a break on that note, but our closing bell money control question of the day is on Adrian Mowatt's opinion that India's expensive valuations are justified.